The weight of transparency. The courtroom was filled with the low hum of anticipation, a space where the gravity of the law met the intricate messiness of human relationships. At the center of this sanctum of order stood a desk with a nameplate that carried more than just a title. It was a beacon for those seeking clarity in the middle of their personal storms. A voice, steady and resonant, asked a simple question to the room. "Can you read to me the nameplate?" The answer came back clearly, identifying the presence that commanded the room: Judge Ebony K. Williams. Judge Williams did not just inhabit the bench. She owned the space with a unique blend of heritage and experience. She often remarked that the only thing that mattered in this particular courtroom was how she perceived the truth. Her perspective was forged in the fires of diverse American landscapes. She was from North Carolina by way of Louisiana, carrying the soulful depth of the South, seasoned with a certain West Coast cool and sharpened by a New York edge. When she looked at the people standing before her, she saw more than just plaintiffs and defendants. She saw stories, struggles, and the constant human quest for fairness. "Do we have a problem, ma'am?" the judge asked, her eyes settling on the woman standing at the podium. The woman, Anna Porter, adjusted her posture and replied with a quiet but firm resolve, stating that no, she did not have a problem, Your Honor. This was a place where equal justice was not just a phrase etched in stone, but a living practice. It was about the most important values of the country: freedom and integrity. These were the things Judge Williams strove for every single day. She understood that while a woman might run her household and a man might run his, the law was the ultimate arbiter when those two worlds collided and left a trail of broken promises. Judge Williams had decided to become an attorney and pursue the law because she wanted to be a voice for the voiceless. She knew that the court could not hold someone accountable without a clear understanding of the facts, and she was dedicated to serving people from all sectors of life. Whether they were black, white, purple, gay, straight, or queer, equal justice was the promise she kept. The case on the docket today involved Anna Porter and her ex-boyfriend, Gabriel Castillo. Anna Porter claimed that Gabriel had used money from their shared bank account to purchase jewelry for two other women. On the other side, Gabriel Castillo maintained that Ms. Porter was fully aware that they were not in an exclusive relationship. The financial dispute was precise. Both parties were looking for the sum of $1,867. Judge Williams looked at the papers before her. "I have here Ms. Anna Porter as my plaintiff," she noted. "I see you are suing for $1,867. And then I see Gabriel Castillo here as my defendant. Sir, you are countersuing for the exact same amount, $1,867. Gabriel confirmed that this was correct. The judge turned her attention to Anna. "Miss Porter, why are we in court today?" Anna took a deep breath, her voice reflecting a mixture of disappointment and newfound strength. "I decided to take this to court because my ex, Gabriel, and I shared a joint bank account. He purchased 3 diamond necklaces off of that joint bank account." "Oh, that is nice," the judge remarked, though her tone suggested she knew a complication was coming. "One for me," Anna continued. "Very nice, yes," the judge added. But then Anna revealed the heart of the matter: 2 for the 2 other women he was seeing at the same time. The judge paused, her eyebrows rising. "I am sorry. 2 for the who?" 2 other women, Anna repeated. 2 other women that he was seeing. "So, I would like half of that money back." The judge summarized the situation, the absurdity of it clear in her retelling. "So he used a joint bank account that you two shared to buy necklaces for 2 other women that he was seeing at the same time he was seeing you." "Sadly, that is correct," Anna replied. Judge Williams turned to Gabriel. "Mr. Castillo, that is quite the accusation. What do you have to say about that?" Gabriel leaned into the microphone, his expression one of a man who believed he was being misunderstood. "Your Honor, this is a big misunderstanding. I love Anna, and you still love her today?" The judge interrupted. "Yes, I do," he replied. "Are y'all still together?" "No," they both answered in unison. Gabriel continued, "I never did anything outside our terms. I talked about it, and I never did anything wrong. And that is why I am suing her." The judge caught the keyword. Terms. "He is talking about terms, Ms. Porter. What are the terms of this relationship that y'all maintained?" Anna suggested it would be easier to provide some background. She explained that a mutual friend named Sarah had introduced them 4 years ago. They had gone on a blind date, something neither of them usually did. They gave it a shot, and as the judge noted, they got lucky because they were both very attractive people. Anna admitted that the first date was not particularly special, but they kept in contact. The real spark happened later at a Christmas party. It was a rush of feeling and attraction. Anna found herself wondering why she had not seen it before. She was drawn to Gabriel because he seemed to have emotional intelligence, a quality she felt was not common enough. The relationship lasted for about 3 years. By the end, they were living together and sharing a joint bank account. Anna explained that she had brought up the topic of marriage about a year into the relationship because she had long-term goals. However, Gabriel was not ready for that kind of commitment. He was honest about his hesitation, a trait the judge commended, noting that many men tend to dance around such difficult truths to avoid the consequences. As time passed, Gabriel came to a decision about what he was comfortable with. He told Anna that he did not want a monogamous relationship. He offered her a choice. They could have an open relationship or they could end things. Anna, who described herself as a girl who focused on one person at a time, did not want an open relationship. But she loved him. She did not want to lose the connection they had built over the years. The judge probed deeper into the agreement. So he made it clear to you that the only way in which that could proceed and continue is if you agree to his term of non-monogamy. And so you agreed to it. Yes, I did, Anna said. I did agree to it. But I had my own condition. If you're going to do this, it must be out of sight and out of mind because I physically, as a person, cannot handle knowing the details. The judge turned to Gabriel. Are those the terms you were referring to, sir? Exactly, Gabriel confirmed. So, the judge mused it was an agreed-upon, consensual, adult, open relationship, but her counter to your term was that she not know about it. That was the deal. That was the deal, they both agreed. So, why is she sitting here with 3 necklaces, sir? The judge asked. Why does she even know these other 2 women exist? Gabriel pointed the finger back at Anna. Because she went behind my back and found out. She went to my messages and my cell phone. That is when she finds out I have 2 relationships. I am doing everything she said. I am hiding everything. But how come she started digging and looking for that? Why go look for information that you have already said, plainly, you do not want to know? The judge acknowledged that it was a valid point. Anna admitted to the breach of trust, but explained her motivation. I check my bank statements regularly. And this was a shared account. So I am checking our bank statements. Anna provided evidence to the bailiff. In the folder was a bank statement showing a purchase from a jeweler. The total was nearly $4,000. One of the necklaces was brought forward for the judge to examine. It was a beautiful, classic piece, radiating femininity and sophistication. The judge looked at Gabriel. I guess I just never understood why you just didn't get 3 different things, Mr. Castillo. I got a really good discount, Gabriel replied simply. Anna continued her story. She had received her necklace for Christmas and had given Gabriel a watch. At the time, she was happy, believing he had picked out something special just for her. But the high cost on the bank statement haunted her. She knew Gabriel did not have sisters, and his mother would never wear something like that. She suspected there might be another woman. Her suspicion led her to search his car, where she found a receipt for 3 identical necklaces. Then, she took it a step further. While Gabriel was in the shower, she checked his phone. She found direct messages and text messages. Gabriel had tried to be clever, disguising the women's names in his contacts. One was saved under the name Paolo's Pizza. The judge laughed at the old-school move. You're not messaging Paolo's Pizza about a nice necklace, she remarked. She read some of the messages aloud. One woman wrote about how she hoped he had not spent too much on her, to which Gabriel replied that no amount was too much for his dear. Another woman was saved under the name You Like Jazz. The judge asked Gabriel if these other women knew about the arrangement. Do these other 2 women know that you have other women? They do not know, but they did not ask, Gabriel replied. The judge noted that Gabriel was often the beneficiary of a don't ask, don't tell policy. She then looked at 2 affidavits Anna had collected. Anna had actually contacted the other 2 women, Jasmine and the woman behind the pizza alias. Jasmine's statement revealed her shock. She thought she was Gabriel's only girlfriend and called him a jerk and a womanizer, stating he should give Anna her money back. The second woman had a similar reaction, describing Gabriel's charming facade collapsing once she learned the truth. She called him a conniving snake. Gabriel tried to defend himself by saying he was a single man and that the other women simply misunderstood because Anna had not told them about their open arrangement. But the judge brought the focus back to the finances. "Why are you using money from a joint savings account?" she asked. Gabriel tried to point out that Anna also spent money from the account on her friends. He presented receipts for a Brazilian steakhouse, a baby shower gift, and furniture. Anna explained that the steakhouse was for her aunt, the gift was for a friend's shower, and the furniture was for her home office. The judge pointed out the crucial difference. Anna's spending was for family and platonic friends. Gabriel's spending was for romantic interests, which directly violated the spirit of their out-of-sight, out-of-mind agreement. When you spend and you buy 2 additional diamond necklaces for women that you are having sex with using her money, that causes her pain, the judge explained. The judge criticized Gabriel's lack of foresight. If he wanted to keep his other relationships a secret, he should have used a separate account. Using a joint account put Anna on notice that something was wrong. His failure to be discreet had led to this moment. Finally, Judge Williams was ready to deliver her verdict. "First of all, your counterclaim is dismissed," she told Gabriel. Now, she was wrong, and she admitted she was wrong for going through your phone and looking. "But you set all this in motion, sir. You did that by making a suspicious jewelry purchase in a joint account that you know she has access to and looks at. But for you, buying your other girlfriend that she is not supposed to know anything about on a joint account statement, she would not know anything about them to this day." As for Anna's claim, she wanted $1,867 back, which represented the value of the other 2 necklaces. Anna mentioned that the other women had given the necklaces back to her because they wanted nothing to do with Gabriel anymore. The judge made a bold decision. "I do believe you should keep all 3 necklaces and do with them what you choose. I think you have earned them, and I will award you your $1,867. And if that sounds like I am over-delivering on your ask, it is because I believe you deserve the money for your pain and your suffering." That was the ruling. The court found in favor of the plaintiff. As they prepared to leave, Anna had one last thing to say to Gabriel. "You are never going to find a girl with as much value as me. I have 10 of you even better. That cannot even amount to half of me." They grabbed their belongings and exited the courtroom, leaving behind a lesson on the true cost of secrecy and the enduring value of integrity.